Bill had been playing, recently, and I think he felt, too, that he is always playing such a nice guy, and like, but he has an edge, in there somewhere, and that's what I liked about him. He's the kind of a regular guy, and he's smart. And he could be someone in trouble, and he could be someone sitting on a lot of trouble. And I don't know, it was just something about, I see something in his eyes or something, and he was just right for this part. Patricia, is a great actress, and she has a tremendous amount of courage. And she kind of had to do things in this picture that were like always, like seemed pretty, difficult. And she never complained. She was always there, completely, raring to go. And I just really appreciated, her attitude, and she's so beautiful in both roles, and her part is so important, and she just did a great job. It was fun to work with. Well, the work should be enjoyable, and actors are asked to let go of themselves and take on somebody else, some other person, and it's a tricky business, and I don't like anything to interfere with that. So the more at ease they feel, the better. And really good things can happen if the atmosphere is right. Well, the desert was beautiful, and we were working only at night, and maybe there was a couple of daytime things, but what was really beautiful was the wind and the dust, which was, kind of murder to work in, but beautiful on film, really beautiful. And then there's a lot of existing music that, we're using in the film, and some great, great pieces. But music has to live in the story, live in the film. So there's a lot of music that's great, but it doesn't sit inside the picture. So, I'm listening to a lot of different music, and only, like a fraction of it is stuff that makes the whole, larger than the sum of the parts or whatever. Bill's job was to, which he did, fantastically, was to, study that horn, and he took lessons, and he'd play in front of the mirror, and he memorized every note of this, very abstract, kind of intense, these two pieces. And he was a killer, on stage. He was pretty amazing, and had it down. He was, a sax player. I was always drawing and painting, and in the 9th grade, I went to school in Virginia. And one day on the front lawn of a girl's house, I met my friend Toby, and talking to him, he mentioned this fact that changed my whole life. He said his father was a painter. I thought he meant a house painter, and no, he was a painter. And so I had come from the Northwest, and I was like living in this world where I didn't think it was people were painters. I never heard of it before. And once I heard that it was possible, that was it for me from then on. And it completely, like just filled me with happiness, and I was different.